Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another live stream. At least, are we live? Because it's saying so many different issues and things, and I think we're live. Are we live? Or is it lagging? Oh, wait. It said a few things here like lag. I don't know. Are we good? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you see me? If you can, let me know in the chat. I hope we're good. Let me see. Let me see. Are we good? Are we good? Is the audio video good? Anyone? Somebody say something? Wait, why can't I hear? Oh, wait. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? You guys, say something. Otherwise, I don't know. Right, let's see what we got here. We got CJO in. Hello, how you doing? Good to see. It says we got 8 people, but I see nobody in the chat. So either my chat's broken, or I don't know. What's going on? You guys alive? You guys out there? Are we good? Are we good? I need some thumbs up. I need some like things. Here we go. Nigel's here. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Thumbs up. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm assuming everything is good, like audio, video is good and everything. Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Alright. Nice. Okay, looks like we're good. Hello, Susan. How you doing? Mike is here. I'm here. I hear and see you. Awesome. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So it is working. Is the like button working as well? Hit the like button. Hit the like. It says we got 5 likes already. Not bad for the first 2 minutes. But why is it always when I start a stream something happens and then it doesn't work well? Maybe it's just because it needs to get into my internet. Let's check my internet real quick if it's doing what it's supposed to do. I hope it is. Because let's see, this one. Yeah, it should be working. Yeah, it should be alright. Hopefully. So alright, cool. Cool. How's everyone doing today then? I didn't even do the intro properly. Welcome back to the Fantastic Thursday live stream, as we call it. This is the Fantastic Thursday live stream where we, well, just talk and like do nothing really. Nothing really interesting. Well, we do a couple of things, but yeah. Think about a pond myself. Nice. Well, that's the main topic of the stream today, is the pond. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit and what's going on with that. Because, yeah, I'm going to talk about that. Looking at Blackden. Oh, those are the pre-made ponds, right? Those are pretty cool. Yeah. William, how you doing? Nice to see you. Jibber, how you doing? Nice to see you. How's it going? Got here for the start this week. Nice one. Yeah. That's good. Because wasn't it last time you came for like the last 2 minutes or something? But here for the start. That's good. Awesome. Matt's here as well. How you doing, Matt? Hey. Is that how many hays? Hello. Or I could say, hello. Yeah. Anyway, cool. I can write at least. YouTube said I was not a member, nor could write. What? Really? How? Why and how is my question about that. Here on Fish Family. Yup. Oh, look at that. We got 9 people watching and 9 likes. That's awesome. That's what we need. That's what we need. Hit the like button. It turned up just in time for you to... Goodbye. Exactly. That was the last time. I remember that. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like the quality is good now. Okay, that's good. I don't know how the start of the stream is. I'll have to rewatch that. It's probably terrible because I like... started and stopped and restarted and stopped and whatever. So yeah, buggy YouTube. Yeah, that's what it is. William, get ready. We need some more spicy questions. But she's not here. That's the thing. She's not here. Although she might be watching. I expect she'll be watching, to be honest with you. But she's not here physically. Hello, Martin. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Hello, hello, hello. Fish Fam Link is here. How we doing? Bot. What's up, bot? What's up, bot? Yeah. Alright. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, what are we gonna talk? Oh yeah, the topic of today is pond. Or well, I'm gonna be building my dream pond. That's kind of the thing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I can get myself organized with all of this, because I'm never great at this. It doesn't matter. Look, there she is. Not the questions again. Yeah, that's the, yeah, not the yeah. Well, there you go, your answer. I think you can interrogate Jack a bit. Oh, me. Of course, me. Of course. Of course. But yeah, I don't know. No, what was I gonna try to do? Oh yeah, get this picture in. And then, how do I do this? Screen this. If I can get it in here, and then I'll just put it here. No, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this. Oh, wait, I do, wait. I do know how to do this. It's gonna be alright, watch. It's gonna look amazing. Wait, look how professional. No! Okay, that's not professional. Is that good? Okay, look at how professional this is gonna be. Et voila! Boom! Boom, balading, balading. That's what I wanted to do. Because that is our... Oh, I say our. Well, it's the pond design, not made by me, but made by Iris. So, yeah. Hope you're doing alright. What's your shoe size? Mine is 48. 48. 48. So, yeah, this is the pond design, the top view, right? Not the perspective view, this is the top view. And, yeah, what do you guys think of that? Because we did have a different design first, but that wasn't really when, like, looking at the dimensions and everything. This is, like, really looked at, like, with size references and everything. So, what do we think? Hey, Mal, how you doing? Peppa Pig's rich aunt. Yeah, that's we made that of it as well. Wait, I can show you that. That was kind of funny. Here. This one. Oh, that's the only thing. Is now because I did that. I can do that. Wait, what? Watch. Boom! Look, this. We made this of this. It's like Peppa Pig's rich aunt. Yeah. So, that was kind of funny. Then this was the pond design. I could also just show this. I don't know why I'm fussing around with on the screen. I could just show this, right? But what do we what are we thinking of this design? What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? It's got 27 likes, so I'm guessing people like it. What's the comments on it actually? Right, so it would look really good with a water fountain coming up from the middle. That'd be cool. So, yes, that'd be cool. Then that will look great. Jack could add a small waterfall in the top left corner. So basically, this here is a waterfall. We couldn't really illustrate it, but this is a waterfall. So this is made to be the waterfall. So yeah, waterfall goes down here. And yeah, and then there's going to be a pump. I still don't know if I'm going to do a filter or not. There's going to be a pump that pumps water to the waterfall, but also this will be like shallow. So there'll be like a little stream. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah. So yeah. How do I do this? There we go. Let's see. Is this working? Yes. How much water? That's a great question. I do not really know. I think I did calculate it once. Wait. Let's do pond. Is there such thing as a pond calculator? Pond. Okay, wait. Is this gonna work? We do not have a rectangle. Oval. Round. It's more round, I guess, but its diameter is like 250. Depth will be around 70. Oh, 0.70. Wait, what? How does this work? Pond size? Oh, I don't know. What would that be? Like 6. I don't know how accurate this is. Yeah, but this is the whole... What? Why can't it... Oh, wait. I think it's going to be about 3,000 liters. Yeah, I think it's going to be between 3,000 and 4,000 liters. That's what I think. That's what I think. Between 3 and 4,000 liters. That's what I think. That's what I think it will be. Alright. So that's what I think. How tall are you? 40. So I'm about, what, 185? 185? 48 down, that's a... Yeah. I know, I got big feet. My feet are big. I got really big feet. My shoes are huge. It's kind of a thing. I'm surprised at the pronunciation of Iris' name. Here both the name and the flower plant. I know. So, here's the thing. In English, you would say iris, right? You say iris. In Dutch, you would say iris. But in Spanish, you say iris. Iris. It's actually more short. It's kind of like iri, but then iris. Like, yeah, I still say iris. Like, yeah, it's just it's too difficult for me to say iris. Iris. It just, I don't know. Doesn't work with my tongue. But yeah, it is indeed, because here you also would say iris as like your iris, and also for the flower, yeah. I have 41 and like 1.80 meters. That's quite small, like shoe size. Can't unsee Peppa Pig now. Can I ask a serious question? Of course you can, Mal. Go ahead. What volume you... Well, that's what I think it's around 3,000 liters. It will look ace, especially with some nice plants around it. Yep. Yeah, it's not going to be a small pond. That's the thing. It's quite a big pond. It's not going to be small. And I want it to be big. So approximately 800. What's that? 1,000 gallon is what? Oh yeah, that's 3,800 liters. Yeah. So I think about, yeah, it'll probably be around that, which is not small. It's quite big. You could have koi fish in it, I think. I mean, so you're making me a baby? I'm just saying you got small feet. You don't have big feet. If you're looking at it that way. But I have big feet. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Especially if you're shopping for shoes. And also with stairs. For like the stairs, my foot, only half of it fits on the stairs. So that's kind of difficult sometimes. So yeah. Alright. Well, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like. Hit the like. Just kidding. But anyway, let's think. So the pond, right, so as for timeline, right? I'm gonna be gone on holiday soon, next week. So I won't be doing much with the pond then. The idea was like this week to do stuff with the pond, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I've got too many things to do tomorrow and stuff. So I don't think anything is gonna happen with the pond. So it'd probably be somewhere in August where I start like really doing the pond. Now, I think I can get it done quite quickly once I have all the materials. It shouldn't take too long. And yeah, it should be doable. Like, because the hole is already there. So for digging, there's not a lot of work for the digging side of things, right? It's basically just kind of carving it out how I want it for the pond to be. So that should be alright. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's, so yeah. But I'd like to get Coco, watch it. Watch the power switch, Coco. No, I'd like to get everything, like all the materials first. I don't know, like if I do it, I don't know. Like I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it in one go and like just crack on with it, get it going and just do it, you know. Because if I first do like I already have the pond liner, so I do have the pond liner. I have the underlayment. All I need now, I need some good rocks. That's what I need your guys' help with. Okay? Right. Rocks, watch. Okay, wait, watch. Rotsen. Problem is I need to put in like this. I was looking at these. What do you guys think of these? My only concern is that I won't have enough. But I kind of like the color of these. They're quite cool. It's just like, will it be enough? That's my only question. Will it be enough? What do you guys think of these? In the meantime, I'll go through the chat. BJD, hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. I was trying to take a photo of how small Barras compared to my Ottos. To be fair, I have huge Ottos. They have like 3 inches, if you believe it or not. It's like 6 centimeters. I'm European and started using gallons and inches. Thank you, America. You got all night digging so your neighborhood think you're hiding stuff. I'm just about to put a puddle in my garden compared to yours, lol. 50-liter water feature more than anything. Not got room for a decent one. Yeah, that's small. 2 inches and 16/48 or something crazy undividable. And a third, but in my eyes that's still huge at Otto. Yeah. 2.54 centimeters, 1 inch. Of the orange Ottos in Aquarium cover, it's so cool. Orange Ottos? Really? Cool. Show some love by liking this video and subscribe to stay in the loop. Yes. Them rocks will look nice, but you need bigger ones or lots. That's the thing. And it says 60/70 rocks. But like, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Maybe I should look up. I do like the color, yeah. The color of these is nice. But the question is it going to be enough for the whole pond? And I don't think so. Whoa. Why is it so expensive, bro? Huh. That's the thing. Rocks are expensive. Say we did something like this. 1,350 kilos, 500 euros. It would look amazing. Like look at this. Look at this waterfall. That looks like a really cool waterfall. Huh. Huh. And so expensive for one. Is that for one rock? How many rocks is that? I don't know how many rocks. But that's crazy. Like, you know, it's like. So. Spaghetti stone? What is this? Spaghetti stone? Look at that. That's interesting. Whoops. So what if I... One ton of this stuff. What? That's the thing, like, if I'm gonna buy... Or, right, here's another thing. Could also, oh wait, what's this? Which ones do we like best? Those are cool. Look at these. Oh, wow. Those are cool. Look at those. Humongous. But 70 to 500 euros each. That's the crazy thing. And these things are gonna be so heavy. That's also the thing, like, you know? Because if you want like 40 to 50 centimeters, 55 euros per rock. It's like, this is a nice one too. Yeah. Or, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. What we could also do. Just looking at a few different options. Canadian slate rock. Thing is, if we have these are not, they're not that big. I know, like, they're 8 to 15 centimeters. That's like this big. It's not too expensive. But then, would you be able to make something from this? What do you guys think? Like, I would get a big bag, I think. Right, because you can't have too much. But they're just small little rocks. Like, you need something bigger. The other option is to have waterfall. Is to have like a pre-made waterfall. And then kind of like build that into it. And then you can have something pretty big. Let's see, I wouldn't have those. This is a small one. What's the biggest one they have? 105 centimeters. Look, something like this. Or does that not look natural? Like, I don't know. Hmm. 104. I don't know. Alright, let me look through a chat a minute, because I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Google them. They show also what else is the orange autos. Let me see. Oh, the zebra ones, you mean? These guys. They are pretty cool. Yeah. Those are pretty cool indeed. Yeah. Coco, watch it. Watch it. Those are pretty cool. Garden centers you can buy large amounts. Yeah. Always love brown and ugly bottom dwellers. Yeah. There's a garden center or stone yard of some sort way cheaper than when you do volume. Yeah, but is it easier than ordering online? I don't know. Cheap options to go out and raid the local river for the underlying rocks and cap with nice rocks. Thing is, we don't really have places like that. It's weird. Like, I live in the Netherlands where I live in like a kind of like the city area It's not like the UK where you can just go do that. Plus, it's not allowed officially, so especially if I'm filming it, then you know. Those are very big if you're in. Yeah. Everyone got overgrown. Visit a Hornbach if you guys have them in the night. We do. Then you can find rocks there, and you also could and also a ton of plants you could use. Yeah, yeah. For plants, I can sort plants. The rocks is the main thing. That's the thing. Get one or two as the main features, then smaller ones for the edge. True. We watch as Jack considers quitting fish and getting in the rock business. I know. Like, there's more money to be made in the rock business. Cool stuff. Yep. I was just buy plants. Like, yeah, definitely. Point source for Cyber. Lots of garages are already fully booked next ones, but I found a spot in August and a garage in Nieuwegein for this of the same chain I normally go to. Okay, nice. Devo is en route from that garage, so I could stop over there on the way home. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. Cool. Let's think. We need to make a plan today, I would say. Let's see. No, that's not gonna. No. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. That doesn't help me. See what they have here. So you could get something like this, which kind of looks cool. How big is it? One, so it's 10. I don't know. This is difficult. What is... Oh, how... if I would just go with rocks, how would I make a waterfall that, like... Yeah, that, like, actually works? Don't think that... It's not the easiest thing. Right? Ooh, could also just go something like this. Oh, it's too small. Whoops. Alright, what's this? No. No. How do I... Okay, if I don't get one of these, how do I make one? Because, like... Nope. What do you guys think of salted caramel? Don't know. I don't really like salted caramel, but yeah. There are a lot of pre-made features for waterfalls. Personally, I like to get creative. Thing is, I'd like to get creative, but then I feel like I'm gonna mess it up, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it right. Like, you know? That's kind of my concern. That is kind of my concern. Let's think. Do you think Timu has anything? Timu? No. I don't know. Ugh. I think it's okay. Salted caramel. 5 people? Is there only 5 people here? Wait, what? I haven't even been looking at how many people are here. 7 it says on my end. Where is everyone? Exactly. Here's the views. We need more views. Yesterday we did, when we went live, we had like what? 50 or 60 people? We had like 70 likes. It's a lot of likes. Yeah, a lot of likes. I don't know where is everyone today? I feel like my live streams like this are just dying out. Maybe I should stop doing these live streams. And I should just do the vertical live streams. I don't know. I honestly feel like people just don't want to watch horizontal live streams anymore or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's me or I don't know. I used to have a lot more people watching. And I don't know where everyone's gone, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's maybe something to consider. Do I continue this on? Or maybe I get to episode 100 and then I stop and quit. I don't know. Salted caramel is out of fashion anyway. Yeah. True. Dubai chocolate is biggest trash. Maybe today's just a bad day. Maybe. That could be true. That could be true. Indeed. That could be true. Very true. Yep. Hey, Steven is here. Hello, Steven. Had a meeting, no problem. How are you doing? Good to see you. You're one of the few. One of the few survivors. No, I don't know. I don't know where everyone is today. But to be honest, I said the same thing last week, I think. I just think people just don't turn up for my streams anymore. Or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah. Anyway, we were looking at waterfall things for my pond. Now, does anyone actually have experience? Oh, Bowen. 4, 5. Does anyone have experience building a waterfall? I think I know where everyone is, and I will go check this. Luke's Goldies is live. Really? Really? Is it seriously? Wait. On YouTube or on... Oh, yeah. Look. 1.2 thousand people watching. Look. Look, this is 2,000 people. This is where people are. 2,000 people, bro. Like, what? Look at all these people. Oh, that's great. 2,100. I'm here with my 11 people. Yeah. Yeah, that's I think that's where everyone is. Alright. Today's an off week for sure. Low activity on YouTube. I'm likely cancelling my stream tomorrow just for a mental health break. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the thing. Like, I feel like if nobody shows up, is it really worth me streaming like this? I just, it kind of, I don't know, kind of doesn't feel worth it anymore for some reason. It kind of feels like YouTube is pushing the vertical streams a lot and not the horizontal streams anymore, which is crazy because yesterday did the vertical stream, had 60 people watching, just like that, like boom, and I got 20 new subscribers. I've never had that on a horizontal stream like this. So then it makes me wonder, could I better spend my 2 hours going and like in the fish room, streaming from there? You know, like, it does make me wonder. I'm gonna be honest. With you. Because I've seen this trend going downwards for quite a while now. Unibet Ego, is that a thing? I made a bog filter for my 600-gallon pond. Kind of like a waterfall, but not exactly natural looking. Okay. Luke Scotty's earlier, he had a new video out, right? In the summer, maybe, alright, with family. Yeah, could be. That is the thing, it is summer and it's holidays, and I do get that. I do get that. But yeah. I had one customer today, sold for a grand total of $390 in my 5-hour work today. Really? That's like, the shop can't keep running for that. Like, huh? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Oh, let's have a look at WikiHow. WikiHow is going to tell us how to build a pond. Right. Choose location, electricity. Okay. Yeah. All right. Right, it says rocks. 1 to 2 tons of big rocks. Yeah. Okay. First dig. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I can build something like this. Yeah. I guess, you know, it's a pretty good tutorial, but like, I don't know if I can do this. Be cool, but like, I don't know. I don't quite have the space to have like a huge thing like this. So yeah, we're down to 5 people now. That's the least amount of people I've had for a long time on a stream. That's like, okay. That's like everybody finds it boring. That hour, yeah, like what's that? 390 5 by 5, 78 cents per hour. Well done, well done. Horizontal streams are really meant to engage with the existing community. Vertical streams and shorts are meant to grow your audience, but they aren't as engaged. Yeah, true. But it seems like I don't... my existing community doesn't want to engage with me. That's what it seems like. Whereas the vertical streams, yeah, like it's true though. The average view duration is like really low and like, you know. But still... that, like, still, you know, I think it's just a matter of YouTube goals, audience, community, or a mix of both. True. I guess my goal, what is my goal? I guess in the end it's audience. I want a big audience, right? But like, I also want a community, but I kind of already have that. It just feels like people are getting bored of me or something, or I don't know. That's why I need to find new people. I don't know what it is. But like, how come a couple months back, like these kind of streams I would have at least about 20 people at least. Consistently. Like, yeah, I don't know. You could do vertical streams kind of on the go and get some interest. Well, that's what I kind of do now. I mean... yeah, like, I mean, I do like the vertical streams like every now and then. I'm tired too today. Like, thing is, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning because I've been working all day. So yeah, I'm kind of tired too. That doesn't really help the situation. It also looks kind of big going towards a serpent bill. What, the pond I'm going to be doing, or what? And I'm back. Let's go. It's hard work, but looks harder when you think as well, mate. It all depends on how you want it to look. True. I think a garden lends itself more to doing something like fish up mat. True. True. He also... yeah. No, that's true. Let me see if I can find it here. Because... indeed. Also, a while back he built a he built like a which one was that? Or was that like a year ago? It might have been a year ago now. This one. This project. Let me see if I can... This is kind... but I'm not really doing this because I'm not having a pre-made pond. You know? So that's the thing. I'm also wondering, do I get a filter or not? That's, yeah, kind of like... I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that's not his pond. His pond, does he have... ah, here. Deep cleaning the pond. Right, watch. Here. So this pond, I think mine, yeah, it's gonna kind of go for the same kind of look. Although he does have a big waterfall as well, kind of. And... There's some big rocks there. I remember seeing them. So yeah, look, this waterfall is really nice. Look at that. It's really nice. I just don't know if I will be able to do something like that. It's kind of thing. But it is really nice. The problem is gonna be such a big thing. I'm looking forward to the end result. That's the thing. Looking forward to the end result. Not so much the whole build process and everything. That's kind of the thing. Next question: what apps do you have on your phone, Jack? What kind of question is that? Like, just apps that I need. Everything that I need. YouTube Studio, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, Spotify, Photos, Calendar, Markplatz, Abocoder, my banking app, thing, calculator, Tesla app, Bitfavo, Tiki, weather, just everything, like everything I need. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah. Jack's goal is to dye his hair. Yeah, but then we need 100,000 subscribers. Snow dig ponds also true, but we're not going for that. Yeah, but that's a different type of style. Yeah. Filter would be, I think a filter would be good. I don't know what fish yet. Probably just some, no, just some goldfish or whatever. Will you use a protection layer before the pond layer or... Yeah, I have a underlayment and then the pond liner. I already have that stuff. That's the thing. Just clean the impeller inside the filter. Frogs eat fish, even fairly big ones. I ran a pump to a 4-gallon barrel filled with pea gravel. Water flows up through the gravel and out of the barrel, and it's exploding with plant growth. That's the thing. Do I buy a filter or just build one myself? It's gonna be way cheaper to build one myself, and I think it makes more sense to build one myself. I think. Because yeah. Instant filter, yeah. That's the thing. Because if I have to buy a filter, it would be something like... something like this or something. Right? But yeah, is this like really needed? When I can, for the price? It does have a UVC. Now here's the thing. Should I get a UVC, yes or no? Wait, should we do a poll? Yeah, do I need one of those? Here says the eye for the aesthetics, you build 3 points. True, but I need to be able to build as well, like, yeah. Yeah. So William to a question, true. So you're doing a tank, just a bigger scale for the pond, you basically look at the rocks and shape the fit where you need them to look how you want it the same. Yes. But the thing is, that's easier said than done, because if I have really big rocks, it's gonna be difficult just moving them. So it's like, it's not like, oh, an aquascape, I just move the rocks there, Like, they're gonna be heavy if I'm gonna use big rocks. That's the problem. Those only needed first when you know what to stock the pond with. Definitely build one and make it as simple as possible for a pond. Yeah. But what kind of barrel would you use? Just like a barrel? Like a... No, not a barrel pond. Just like a... something like this? Something like this kind of barrel. Or yeah, what kind of barrel? This is a 120 liter barrel. Putting a small filter on mine, just going to use terracotta pot, and the water pump will go into the top, at the bottom, and yeah. YouTube series for JT building a pond. Yeah, well, that's my plan anyway. I'm gonna film everything. That's my plan anyway. Look, you guys want to see some thing? Wait, let me show you. That is the plan. I already have some. I have some footage filmed already. Watch. Testing one. Look, here's what I. This is what I started with. This is my trampoline. Okay, that didn't quite work. But I was gonna do like a cool transition of like, this is my trampoline, and I will do it when I edit it. But it's gonna be like, watch. This is my trampoline, and this is going to be turned into a pontoon because we are getting rid of this. This is going. The plan is to transform this previous trampoline into a pond. If you think that's an interesting story or concept, then definitely stay along for the ride, because this is going to be amazing. So I got that. So this is the trampoline right now. As you can see, it's just good. Right, I then got that out. So this trampoline. Oh, what was this? And if that is the case, then it'll be gone in 3, 2, 1. That's gonna be a transition as well. But then I didn't film anything other than that yet. So yeah. Actually, while I'm at it, let me transfer that footage so that I don't lose it. Actually keep it. Well, what do you guys think of that? We're gonna make a new folder. Pond. Build. And then I guess we'll have like a, whoops, part 1, footage, video. Let me just add these into there. Yeah, alright. Did I take any pictures? No. Okay, then at least that's done. But yeah. Aquariums are closed control system with pond or sort of relinquish control. Yeah. How did your outdoor goldfish tanks fare? Much up? Ooh, those are a while back, but those did alright. Yeah. Wider container like a planter, okay. Raw sneak peek of new footage, that's why I should be here for the live stream. Exactly, but tell more people. Tell more people. Just send you a pic of my 600 gallon tub pond on Discord. You can zoom in, see the bog fill. Okay, let's have a look. Jack bloopers 3, 2, 1 snap. Nothing happens. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at the picture in a minute. And Discord starts up. Oh, I'm tired today. We still got 9 people. Only, well, I say only 14 likes, but yeah. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button, you guys. But somehow, usually the second hour more people come. I don't know what it is, but that's usually what happens. I don't know why. Alright. Oh, okay. So, okay. So this is just a 600 gallon tub. Okay, yeah. You can zoom in and see the bog fill. Yeah, so nice water lilies, by the way. Nice plants. So it just goes in here. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, now I have an idea. This gave me an idea. This gave me an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Right, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I have a video where I built that mini pond setup like last year. Right, watch. This. Okay. I built this. And wait, this is not really... But I'm talking about this little thing. What if... Because I still have that, okay? Okay, wait, let's go to the final look, please. Okay. What if... Okay, so I have this thing here, this barrel. I still have that. What if I put that where the waterfall is going to be at like the top end? So water goes in there, and because there's already a hole, it overflows, and I can fill that like with gravel, maybe some sponges or filter media, right? And then that can be kind of my filter already. And I can have plants growing out the top like I had there. And then I can do that maybe. Then have the water kind of flow down like a little bit of a stream maybe. Like a kind of a waterfall. Yeah, I think that should be doable. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? I don't know. What do you guys think of that idea? Like I use this to then have it overflow into the pond. I'm not sure. There's just so many ideas. I just don't know what to do. That's the problem. There's so many options. There's too many options. To be honest with you, there's too many options. I just don't know what to do. So many options. Don't have a real pond in my apartment, but perhaps I'll make a small... Yeah, that'd be cool. Terrestrial plants at the room, perhaps grow some herbs, yeah? I know, chew cocoa stick. There are a lot of choices with just a simple pond pump and some tubing. Exactly, like I'll just get like a good pump and then you can do a lot of things. You can even have a little waterfall, like a water fountain in the middle of the pond. That might be quite cool, you know? Like there's so many options if I just get a good pump rather than a whole filter. Like I can kind of make my own filter. I don't think, like I want to kind of do this pond on a budget. I don't want to be spending a lot of money on it. Cocoa is aquascape. Oh, work perfectly. Build it up or sink it down and put rocks around it and it will look like a natural spring feeding the felt. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How are we down to 3 people, by the way? Wait, wait. That's not possible. Like, 3 people? That's... Okay. Alright. Everybody left. Bye, guys. Look at that, look. 3 people. Anyway. But yeah, I think my plan first, because currently, I don't know if you guys saw the footage, but, let me see the footage again. Okay, just don't look at my face. Whoops. Wait, where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is where it's gonna be, okay? So you can kind of see the surrounding area, because it's actually a really nice area of the garden, okay? Now, here's the thing. There is, at the back of this, there's a stream, like water. To the side of this is a decking where you can sit, okay? Now, if we look at this, then you can see the water. So you can, the water is the back, where it says sit here is like the side where the decking is. And this, that little bush there, I don't know, can you see that little bush? That little, that like to the right, that round thing, that is this bush here. So it's gonna go kind of like a circle, and then it's gonna go around here a little bit, and then back in, and then here there's gonna be where I'm standing. Behind there is gonna be some kind of waterfall feature. However, I don't know if you can see, but here there is, it's not high. It's not like there's already some kind of slope, no. So that's what we'll have to like kind of build up, is like from what we're gonna dig, we need to grab a bunch of the dirt and like put it here. So to build up this area a little bit. But then my fear is also kind of like, is it gonna look unnatural just putting a pile of dirt there and like, you know? So that's why there's so many dilemmas that I have. I don't know. I've never really built a big pond before. That's why I don't really know what to do. That's why. That is why. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, you can kind of see. Or do we just not do a waterfall? That's another option. Do we just not do a waterfall? Also, is my pond liner going to be big enough to include the waterfall in it? That's also another question. So many questions. I think the first step will be to actually maybe even get the pond. What do you guys think? Okay. I think the first step. Let's get back to this one. I think the first step might actually be to get the pond liner out and actually just place it over the spot that I have now, where it's like, you know, like a big hole, just to see how big the pond liner is and how much it will cover. So how much leeway I have when building it out, right? I think that makes sense to do. So I'll probably do that first, just to see that. Then I think my next step is just going to be to dig. So to like dig how I want the pond, like the shape to be. And then just the dirt that I collect, I'll just pile up into just a big pile where we can kind of do the waterfall maybe. Yeah. Sure, 6 for me. It was 12 no longer. Now it's back up to 9, so I don't know. YouTube is pranking you, maybe. Well, first, but soon as the plants grow, it will look natural. That's true. Waterfall would be cool, but you don't have to make a crazy turbulent waterfall. Just a gentle cascading through some planet pots would be awesome. Yeah. Okay, but okay, let's have a look at waterfall pond inspiration. Okay, right, we're gonna look through some things, and you guys tell me what you think is good. Hello, Lasso Kid, how are you doing? Nice to see you. My rice fish are watching you. How? Go after the class looking curious. That's funny. From all the... A fountain or a waterfall? A waterfall, yeah. Okay, so... Okay. Do we like something like this? You know, this actually looks pretty cool. To be honest, yeah. Like, it doesn't actually have to be the... Like, it doesn't have to be big rocks like this. Yes, that looks cool. But... It doesn't have to be like that. Like, something like this... With smaller stuff... And that actually might work with, like, these. You know, that, like, might work. Somehow. I can kind of see it. Yet, this is already, like... It's a nice little waterfall. Can have some plants around there. And it's one of those cascading things. Which I can buy those. I know Superfish Cascade Filter. Or whatever it's called. Well, you have this one. You have that one, which I could use that. Or to hide it. Isn't this the one? I think it's kind of that. Or is it this? It might just be this. Like it's just the box, so it like you have a level waterfall. Yeah. Probably just like this. It's not very big. waterfall. Look, something like this. You know, this would work, and I can kind of hide it in. Yeah. I think that's my best bet, something like that. To be honest with you. Yeah, look at this. I think this looks pretty cool. I think you could also take inspiration from this YouTuber, Asu Green. Okay, I'll have a look in a minute. First one is more like what you want. The second one will take up loads of room or just look too over there. I think so too. This other one I was looking at, which one was that? This. Look, this might be if you have like a big mansion. Now, we don't have a big mansion. Like, our backyard, it's not small, but it's also not massive. This would just be cool if you got like a big mansion and then you can do that. Right? But it's not going to be that big. Something like this, like it's, yes, the pond's going to be bigger than this, but something like this would work. And I only needed like a little bit of a mountain to make that happen, I think. Can put plants all around. I think that's pretty good. Could also do something more like a sudden drop. What would be nicer? Is a sudden drop like this nicer? Because this would be possible. It's just like build it up with rocks. And then you have like a sudden drop. Or do you have the trickling, like trickle, trickle, trickle? That's also something to consider. Kind of the sudden drop kind of looks cool though. But then a trickle like this also looks cool. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Look at this. This is cool. Imagine you could have something like this. If you have a big enough house to have something like this, that would be cool. This is nice too. So nice. Before you build anything, imagine yourself with your arms shoulder deep in the water trying to fix it. And decide how complicated you want to make it. That's true. I definitely want to make it as simple as possible. And yeah, I want it to be as simple as possible. Because yeah. Also, I'm thinking with like the pipe. Okay, so here's the thing. Say you would have something like this. Of course, you've got a pipe from here. Do you just kind of do it through the side and kind of hide it? Or do you do it through the line and through the ground? Because some people do that. I personally think it's going to be best if I just do like kind of through here, kind of hide it, and like boom. You know? That's what I'm thinking. So bad. I don't filter my pond. I just give air and they're doing fine. Well, you don't need a filter in a pond. It's mud build up on the bottom, but the fish like because they get fresh bloodworms. You want it as big as possible. The waterfall doesn't have to be big, just to flow. Water is enough. Yeah, true. Need to think on the sound as well. You got a decking nearby. Too big to drop it, really noisy and might get annoying when sat outside. True. That's the thing. So when people say, "Oh, building a pond's easy. You just do this," it's like not really, because you have to think of many things, and also because it's like something that's going to be there for a long time. You don't really quickly change how your pond looks, right? Like, yeah, so it's like not the easiest thing. But yeah, kind of like a sudden drop like this is also cool. I'd go over and under the rocks if put a hole in the liner or the chance of leaking, and then you gotta dig out to fit it. True, that exactly. I'd rather not mess with the liner and just keep it, you know, as it is. And then, yeah. This is nice too. But then I find this too much rock work. I don't know. Okay, here's the next question. For the bottom of my pond, what do I do? Do I keep a black liner? Do I add like rocks to the bottom everywhere? What do I do? You know what I could also do? Nah, it probably wouldn't look good. I kind of liking this, to be honest with you. Kind of liking that. This is a nice pond too, though. I think I kind of want my pond to look like this. Like, a few fish, plants. That looks nice. What if I look, pond inspiration, about 3,000. That's a nice pond, look at that. Super clear water. I think some substrate and gravel would look nice in the bottom, true. But how do you... The only thing is, how do you, when a pond is sloped, how do you make sure it stays on, like, how does it, like, how do people do that? You know what I mean? Like, for example, here, it's kind of, well, it's not very sloped here, I guess. But with ponds where it's sloped, which mine is, or will be, how do you do that? Otherwise, it's just going to be a black pond liner. Or do I then need like bigger pebbles like this and like just kind of build it up? And how am I going to do the different levels? Or am I not going to do different levels? Look like, this, why does this look so much like the pond design? This actually, okay, tell me now that this doesn't look like this. Okay, see that? And then that. It's kind of like the same thing. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can grab that picture separately. I don't know how to do that, but like this and this, like this and this. It looks very similar, like very, very similar, doesn't it? But this actually, I kind of like this design. But I'm not sure. Yeah, to be honest, actually, maybe kind of a bit like this. What do you guys think of this? I think I kind of like that. Can I save this picture? Copy image. I'm just gonna paste this somewhere in a whatnot. New pond build. Put in that picture. Boom. Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh wait, it's already oh, it's already 9:30. What? I didn't even realize. I did not even realize. Okay. Hit the like button, you guys. Nearly 20 likes. Coco, watch it, please. Watch it. Thank you very much. We haven't even done the quiz. Ooh, should we do the quiz? But first, let me have a look at this poll. Do I need a UVB? Most people say no, but it's kind of like a 50-50. Interesting. Interesting. Do you guys want to do the quiz then? Let's have a look. Where is the quiz? Quiz. Let's have a look where the quiz is. Library. Let's see, where's the one of today? 24 July. Huh? Wait, what? It's not here. Is it me? Am I blind? 17, that's last week. It's not even in my drafts. Did I just not save it or something? Huh? Okay. That's fun. Looks like my quiz didn't save. Okay. That's great. So I did all that work for nothing. Fantastic. Alright. Looks like we don't have a quiz then. Or do you guys want to do a quiz from like, I don't know, a while back or something? Where did I... Huh? Did it just not save or like... I don't get it. I don't get it. No, it just disappeared. Well, next week I'm away, so I won't even be streaming next week. So that's kind of the thing. But what's the leaderboard like? Because that means if we don't do a quiz, then there will be no... like this will be the leaderboard. That's kind of the thing. Because we haven't done much in July. Alright. You want rocks and plants inside so the fish can breed. Goldfish like tunnels, rock caves to breed in naturally. Some natural gravel down there adds place for all the little bugs and things to live in. True. So terrace surface, I think, when the bottom is sloped. Right. Depends on what you're going for, but eventually you'll find the plants will naturally grow and you will not see the bottom unless you're planning to be in there and trimming it. That's true. That's true. That is true. Have you considered a multi-tier, multi-level pond? Well, yeah. But like, I'm gonna make some kind of different levels, but I don't know how yet. Looks great. I think with more plants it would be cool. Yeah, definitely. This one. this one needs more plants for sure. I think this is like a newly planted. Wait, let's go to the website. Top 10 backyard pond ideas for 2022. Yeah. But it's basically this. I think this was newly planted, but yeah, with more plants for sure, which will grow in. But I think it's quite nice. The design is quite nice. Yeah. But what do you guys want to do with the quiz? Do you want to do a previous quiz or just say no quiz? What do you guys want? What do you guys want? I'll do a quick poll. Few weeks to my vacation. Nice. No worries, on the quiz starts fresh when you go. Yeah, good point. Good point. To be honest, if I look at it, let me actually think. The next few. Right, when am I streaming? Next week I will not be streaming. Unless I stream from wherever I'm on holidays. I might do that. We'll have to see. But it won't be a stream like this. The week after I will be streaming. Then the week after that I will not be streaming. And the week after that I will also not be streaming. So again, in August I'm missing 2 streams. That's kind of how it is. That's kind of how it is. So, you know. Yeah, I have some stuff installed on my breeding rack. Nice. Be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, so... Alright, so we're not doing the quiz, I don't think. From what I can see from the poll, fine. Okay. We'll skip the quiz this week then. We're also quite late with the quiz if we were going to do it anyway. There's just so much planning going into a pond. But still the main thing is rocks, I think. You know? But what I kind of want is this. Water fountain. I do kind of want... Okay, maybe not exactly this. But like... You know, something like that. That'd be really cool. In the middle. It doesn't have to be a big one. It can be just like a small-ish one. Look how cool that would be. Does Superfish have these? The reason why I'm doing Superfish is because that's what my wholesaler is and it's the cheapest for me. You know, that's the reason why. Looks like they have like one of these sets. Multi-connector kit. Okay. By the way, I also have the this is actually the new... Actually, I have that. Watch. This is the new book of the catalog book with the prices and everything. I don't think I'm allowed to show everything of this yet because it's not officially. Some stuff is new and like secret, I think. But I can have a look at the pond stuff. Coco, watch it. Aquarium, meubels, verlichtingsschepen, filtratie, verlichting, verwarming. Yeah, but that doesn't really help me. Because where's the pond stuff? Pond. That's not pond. Wait, am I blind? Where is the... No, like, actually, where is the pond stuff? Huh? Am I looking in the wrong section? What section am I supposed to look in? It's not that. It's not this. That's fish food. No. No. It's gotta be here. Coco, watch it. The pond pumps must be in here. Escapers, no. Ah, here. Filter. I don't know. Can't really find it. Either I'm looking at the wrong place, or I don't know. I have not seen any pond stuff. Or maybe it's just not in this book. Could also be that. It's like very possible actually. So I'm definitely not in the right place. Saltwater. Plants. Maybe here. Extras. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. Surely I can have a look here though. The 3 tanks are powered by a few breeding tanks from right. Yeah. They're all just feds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Some decent solar powered fans nowadays. Although I do have electricity there, so that's not a problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I don't know. Look, because they have a whole pond section. I don't know why that's not in the thing though. Superfish pond. Actually, if I turn this off, I can show you guys. These are just the UVCs that they have. Something like this would be good enough for me already. That's the thing. If I ever want a UVC, it's quite easy. I just plug that in. So that is doable. Anyway, this is kind of funny. It's like a big carp. I think water comes out of it. Or frog. And this is that filter. Yeah. Hello, Graham. How you doing? Oh no, I'm not gonna do the Scottish accents anymore. No problem. It's been very dead quiet today. Only had about 5 to 10 people, not more than that. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but I've been planning for my pond, so I have been doing something. And Rebecca is here. Hello, Rebecca. I think once I got the breeder set up, first put the fish room from the jewel in there, rescue the jewel, the fish pack. Yep. That'll be good. Graham, you have experience of building ponds, right? You've got a big pond yourself. I may need some advice. Now here's the thing, do we also go for like a filter like this? And that has a UVC it like built in it? Like that, it's kinda, you know? And you like just put it in like next to the pond, like maybe that's worth it too. Maybe that's worth it too. Don't know how big one I need. 5,000, 10,000. What's the difference between these and the... Oh, that has the UVC. This doesn't. Makes sense. Like, I don't think I needed like a big filter like that. That's not needed. Like these, you know. Now here's the thing. You can also have something like this. 4-in-1 underwater filter with built-in UVC unit, pump, and fountain nozzle. That has everything you want. So that kind of has... So you got a fountain. Got everything. That might also be good. What's this? Okay, but I have the electricity, I think. Pond LEDs, those might want to do those. Look, this is the other thing. It's like one of these waterfall plant filters. You know? Also now this. I already got my pond liner, I already got that, and the underlayment. Pond basket, I have enough of those, I think. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, then you can get ducks and stuff, that'll be cool. Do you think I need an air pump? I don't think I really need an air pump if I have like a pump. Because I could also just get a simple pump like this. That does, you know. And these actually, do these come? Yeah, these come with a fountain nozzle, you know. So you can do that as well if you wanted to. There's many different ponds, pumps, big ones. You can control these even if you wanted to. Fireballs and things like that. Got enough of that stuff if you wanted to. Pond hose, yeah. I can get everything here that I need. That's the thing. I can get everything. But alright, that's everything. Alright, let me have a look at the chat. Right. Inside makes sense because you'll need to replace it every year or 6 months, so I encourage you to clean the filter about it. Okay. That's a good one. Can you switch off the UVC over winter? I assume so. Probably. Prefer gravity fed overpressure filters personally. Right, okay. But yeah. But then that's like more of a barrel filter, as I would call it, you know? And not like one of, where is it? Like one of these. Which one would I need? The 5,000 or the 10,000? 5,000. Yeah. 5,000 pump capacity, 2,500 liters per hour. I think I would go with the slightly bigger one. This one. Because I assume that then does 3,500 liters per hour. That's about better, I think. Then I'm pumping the whole pond in one go, like, yeah, in like 1 hour. I like a bulk filter type of filter. Yeah. Put a filter in a barrel though. Why not? I have a barrel filter that works well. Yeah, that's, yeah. Doesn't look as nice on an H pump, but great if you breed. Yeah, okay, just more for looks, but what if I can kind of hide it? Pond filter in an old aquarium was kind of useful to see where the water flowed. I like external filters for aquariums, so take a bit more work to clean. Yeah, that's the only thing. But it does look like, look, like it's, you build it in, and then you literally just, you take it off. And then you kind of like, I don't know. But I kind of like that it has the UVC built in. So then you kind of have crystal clear water guaranteed. Right? So, yeah. Dilemmas, dilemmas. So many things to think about. Or you can do an external UEC. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Alright. Well, anyway, that's enough of that. Don't forget to hit the like button, by the way, everyone who's here. We got 14 people now. Yay. We increased the viewing numbers. Hello, Tech354. Look at Yabao pumps. I recommend them. Yabao pumps? But those are literally... Yeah. Yeah, but that's... I think... Doesn't really matter what type of pump. Every pump is kind of the same. It's all from China anyway. So, you know, it's like all kind of the same. You can get gravity ones that have a UV built in the box ones you were looking at earlier. Oh, that's these. That's these then. Like these? Something like this? But isn't this just... Is the pump already in here? I'm confused now. Or what is this? It's kind of this. This is where you have a pond thing. It can be so confusing. All the different options. Car boots? Not really. Not really. Loads of pond equipment, right. Maybe on Marketplace I could look for ponds, actually. Fiverr. But the thing is, do I want to get used stuff or not? Like, that's kind of the thing. Like, you can get some pretty decent stuff. Like 50 euros, you can get a pump like this. Just 4,200 liters per hour. That's quite powerful. So that's not bad, you know. Don't know about the particular one. Pump goes in pond, feeds the box with UV, sponge, etc., and overflows back into. Yeah, okay. That's the gravity, but it's not really gravity because it's still being pumped, so it's not, you know. Right, yeah. what is this? So this is like... fiber... Okay. This is like a huge filter. Don't need that big. That's too big. Another huge one here. Another huge one. We don't need a huge, that's the problem. Oh, I think this is kind of like... This is that's the superfish one. Yeah. But I think these things are quite easy to clean. What I've read, look, see this nozzle thing? It says clean. And what that means is you can have this other outlet. This one you can connect a hose and it'll just flush the filter, so you never really have to open it up, I don't think. So I think it's actually not too bad to clean them. So yeah. The gravity bit is just how it gets back into the pond. The pressure filters are normally buried lower than the pond, so I have to pump it back in. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But still, that's not a big deal. If you just got a powerful pump, it's more about the pump, just having... If you got a good, powerful pump, then it doesn't really matter, right? Lagging. Great. We're lagging. We're lagging. We're lagging. Are we lagging? Are we back? Are we back? Am I still here? Can you guys still see me? Hear me and everything like that? Yes? Okay, I think it dropped out for a little second there. Cool. But do I, A, first make sure that I have all the equipment that I need? Or do I, B, first just start digging and kind of like create the scape I want, or like the shape and like the rocks and everything like that? And do I then decide on what kind of equipment I'm going to use? Or should I first think of what equipment I'm going to use? What should I do? So that's kind of the dilemma I have as well. You know? Anyway, we've been live for 2 hours already. It's gone quite quick, to be honest with you. So, I think we'll end soon because, well, it's not been the best live stream, let's just say that. We didn't have that many people. The quiz, like, didn't get saved or something. And, yeah. What filter you use doesn't really matter. They all work. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking too. I think it's best first to just get my outline of how I want it. Maybe even first get the pond liner in, you know, get the pond liner in. And then I can think about it, because all I'll need is a pump. I'll get a pump and then I can connect that with some hose. I'm not going to do the hose through the liner anyway. I'm going to do the hose by the outside. And yes, maybe I can like dig it away a little bit, but like, you know, I can do that. And then either if I'm going to do for one of those in-ground filters, I'll just create a hole next to the pond somewhere at the back where you don't see it. And then it kind of just does its thing there. And if I do like more of the barrel thing, then maybe in the waterfall I can incorporate kind of a filter in there. But I think I might go with the in-ground filter just as an extra, because what it'll give me is like, yes, you'll have, of course, you have biological filtration through the waterfall and things like that, and you have movement, but you'll always have a backup filter for if something fails or whatever. Like there'll still be water movement, still be some kind of filtration or whatever. So yeah, think about where you'll look at it most from, then that might help you decide what filter to use. Waterfall, that looks nice, or all hidden. Yeah, well, that's, we kind of already, well, you weren't there for that, but we kind of went over that. Because look, this is the design, of course. And then the top left is where the waterfall will be. And I also kind of showed that how that would look in the thing, but, well, you have to go back in the stream and see that. Because I kind of showed that there. Or maybe I can see it here. Yeah, you can. This is how it looks. And this is in the stream. That's how the place looks. So the waterfall is going to be here. You can kind of see the shape. This bush here. This bush here is this bush. So it's going to go around there. And then circle around there. And then waterfall right where I'm standing. So waterfall there. A little kind of, I'm going to keep it shallow in this part here. Stream down. Maybe a little fountain. And yeah. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, I've been live for long enough. I'm gonna make an end to this now. Because, yeah, why not? Anyway, tune into my stream for the supercut of all the Jack makes stupid faces. Oh, from a recent collab. You made a you made a supercut of that? Yeah, that was funny. Because you said, oh, record yourself doing some funny faces. Or like different faces, like, and I was like, okay, I'll just do this, like, he, like, like, I was doing all these kind of things, and I was like, okay. And then in the end, you didn't even really do it in that style, and like, ugh. But still turned out good, so check out the video if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys for watching, those who were here. I thank you guys for being here. Not the most popular stream, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. Don't forget to hit the like button. See, it shows by the like buttons. We're only on 18 likes, usually around 25 to 30. So it just shows we got some people missing for today. But it's alright, you know, it's alright. I won't be streaming next week because I'm on holidays, or I might stream from my holiday place, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see. But anyway, that's gonna be it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And yeah, oh look, we're up to 20 likes now, so there we go. What else do I say? That's about it. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are. Nice stream. Yes. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.